Hey everyone, welcome to the Movie Throne. I'm your host, the one and only King Candace, here to bring you a spoiler-filled season one or season finale, of course, of Shogun. Yes, 10 episodes later, it's finally here. It dropped April 23rd, which was yesterday. Today's the 24th, it's Wednesday, so I gave all you simpletons a day to watch it for yourselves, because, as I've been doing in the past, maybe a couple years now, right here on the Movie Throne, spoiler-filled TV show reviews. That's the only way I do TV show reviews, because just too much just to kind of, gloss over and not say anything about. Anyways, episode number 10, season finale, was called The Dream of Dreams. I'm going to kind of roughly, more focus on the finale and kind of talk generally about the rest of the episodes that I didn't do. So I did the first one and then I didn't do the middle ones, and now I'm doing the end. But holy shit, this one was directed by, let me get this right, because I'm telling you, this series, holy shit, very impressive. The King is probably one of the top 10 in the last 5 years, personally. And it's on Disney. Director is Frederico E.O. Toye. Okay. This episode was called A Dream of a Dream. Okay. It was released on the 23rd. It was about 50... almost an hour, I would want to say. And the episodes have been like that. About 53 minutes to an hour every single episode. And I'm telling you, holy shit. Even with subtitles, guys, this series was easy to follow. Very riveted. The actors, I'm telling you right now, from top to bottom to the little side characters here and there that show up in this thing, like the other regions and stuff like that, and the women and all that supporting cast and crew, holy shit. Scenery, phenomenal. The storytelling, top notch. I don't know how to break this down without, completely getting into it, but holy shit. Fighting, whenever it was awesome. A lot less than what I thought it would be, but you know what? I don't care, because the dialogue between the two different characters, but oh my god, Hiroyuki Sanada, he plays, I can't help it, Toranaga. Oh my god. He's the main guy. He's the guy who everybody wants to follow. All the other regions have it out for him. He brings it. Like, my god, compassionate, smart, but at the same time, tough as fucking nails. Let's just say that, okay? When people had to die, they still had to die. And I'm telling you, especially in this episode, I thought maybe he'll kind of get a little soft spot for some of the characters, especially some of the traitors that we got, like, what do you call it? What's his name? Yabushiji. I guess he played his brother, in a way. He's played by Tadanobu Asano, and holy shit, that man, phenomenal. Like, I can't believe it. And, of course, Cosmo Jarvis, he's the English guy who's in the whole series there. They call him Engine, like Barbarian. His real name on the show was John Blackthorne. He was the guy on the ship that they captured in the first episode. And the way his storyline arc, from a person who didn't know fucking Japanese to all of a sudden understanding or needing a translator, and the translator in the form of Anna Sawau, Mariko, holy shit. And how they slowly over time, they kind of despised each other a little bit, but then kind of slowly fell for each other. And oh my god, the way she dies in this episode, or actually the last episode, leading into this one, with the explosion and kind of like sacrificing herself and putting Toranaga's plan into motion. Holy shit, phenomenal. Like, it was a lot of backstabbing and stuff like that, but done in a way that you can kind of still respect the people who were involved. Like, you kind of felt sorry for him, but holy shit, she sacrificed herself. Her father was a traitor. He murdered, apparently, some regent's father, the old guy who was in charge, kind of thing. But the whole thing, Shido, the other guy who married this other girl who was good friend, I think her name was Ochiba. And then to kind of side with Toranaga at the end, he was telling the guy who he was going to kill, chopped off his head and shit like that. Holy crap. And the way even John Blackthorne, Engine, kind of like wanted to protect the villagers. And then, of course, you had Mariko's husband, who was abusive, that he wanted to stand up for her throughout the whole thing. And then he ends up doing so. He butted head with her husband. which they kind of got along near the end, kind of mutual respect. And when they're trying to raise the ship that kind of got destroyed. Apparently, Miracle made a deal to kind of spare his life, but to blow up his ship with the other regions to kind of save him. So she made 2 sacrifices, one for the whole clan, and of course one for this guy who she really cared about, you know. And of course, you had the other lady he was staying with that he was kind of like a consort, but not really. That they released the ashes in there. So a couple of touch moments there. She's going to become a nun or some shit like that. Apparently, Toranaga didn't want to release what's his name, Anjin, to go home again. He said, "I'll blow up the ship again," but he goes, he kept him around because he's funny and didn't kill him off, kind of thing. But holy shit, you had the Portuguese being involved, wheeling and dealing. You had the Catholics, you have the Christians. Some of them believing, even Miracle being Christian and stuff. Doing the Lord's Prayer and all that stuff. It was pretty cool to see how the 2 cultures clashed and all that stuff. But holy shit, the kids getting him losing his son, Toranaga. I'm telling you, there's a lot of loss, but every death had a purpose from episode 1 all the way right to the end. And I thought, you know what, everybody's going to survive. Maybe there'll be one death here and there, but a lot of people died, especially the last 2 episodes. And the way things ended with him kind of overlooking the cliff, kind of like envisioning probably victory, or for us to use our imagination, because to be Shogun, like the king or the shit of everything kind of thing in Japan, and he just wanted peace, kind of thing. But it's cool how it was a full circle, the way people dealt with each other. The actors all brought it. Like, I'm telling you guys, if you haven't seen this, go watch all 10 episodes. I might have binge watched maybe 4 or 5 episodes together, and I wasn't bored. A lot of talking, like I said, subtitles. So if you're not into that, it didn't bother me, because even though they speak in Japanese, which I'm glad they did, it didn't take you out whatsoever, because you had English still in the dialogue, even when she was translating and shit like that. You followed everything perfectly to a T. And the way it began is the way they ended. No kind of like dips and downs. It's like, why did they waste this episode on this crap kind of thing? No, none of that shit. Everything had meaning, and it was phenomenal. Like I said, one of the top 5 TV shows in the longest time, in my personal opinion. So, loved it. Loved the finale. I don't know if there's going to be a season 2 or anything, because I never read the books and shit like that, or the other TV series back in the day and shit. I heard of it. Just glad they finally brought it, and they landed it from beginning to end. No falter, no anything. Worth watching. So go check it out for yourself. So there you go, guys. That is my official Shogun Season 1 finale and season review. I hope you guys liked it. Like, share, and subscribe. Check out my other TV season reviews. Check out the first one that I did for Shogun. Other TV shows, movie reviews, unboxing videos, you name it, the works. There's going to be a whole bunch of other reviews coming your way, So look for it. TMNT probably on the weekend, I'm thinking. I don't know, could even be on Friday, to tell you the truth. But there's so many movies that are coming out, and there'll be more reviews coming your way. So like always, stay off the King's Throne, and I'll see you where? Right here on the Movie Throne. Take it easy, be the hell good, and definitely check out Shogun.